Hello everybody, so day 28 here. These videos are going to keep going on because like I said when I made my first video, I'm making these videos until Nisi and I reunite, or at least until she tells me to stop tagging her. And then at that point I would probably stop these videos because, you know, if I can't tag her and remind her of all the good memories and why I love her, and why she is my soulmate and the only woman I ever want to be with for the rest of my life, who I would do anything for, then what's the use of making these videos? But who knows? Hopefully people like these videos, but today's video is titled A Funny Way to Cook a Meal. So this is specifically a very specific Bartlett Lake memory. So Nisi and I, when we went up to Bartlett Lake last March of 2024, it was a spur-of-the-moment thing, and one of the food items I got us, and we were not prepared at all, was some Gardein vegan soup. Now, I'm naming the company because it doesn't matter. I'm not negatively speaking of them, and I feel like people should know, because we loved, and I still love, and I'm sure she still would love, Gardein soup. So, we were having to eat it cold for a while, which isn't terrible. The Gardein soups are good even cold. But we were, up there, and her and I would have ways of separating as adults with autism to be able to, not have meltdowns that caused fights like we did on the streets. And one of the things that we did was she sometimes would sit at the campsite, because she loved just sitting at the campsite and just doing whatever, and I would go for hikes. She really couldn't go for hikes very easily. So, I would go for longer hikes and look for things that people left behind that would help us. So I was, looking along, on my hike one day and found a metal footstep that had fallen off someone's camper or something. And we had tried to put the cans of soup on a rock next to the fire we would make, when we would make food, but that didn't actually really work all that well. The food never got hot. So then we got this little footstool. I bring it back to campsite, and I'm talking to her and saying, hey, I know this is for a vehicle of some sort, but maybe we can use it to heat the food up. So she's like, yeah, that's a good idea, kind of thing. And so we started using this camper's footstool as a way to cook our meals and make hot soup at that point. And honestly, it was hilarious, but fun. And I loved it, and I still love Nisi. She stole my heart. She's always got my heart. And even if she never wants to be with me again,